All right, let's get it going.
What do you think?
Let's go.
So we...
We did get some bad information though. That's tough. I didn't trust Morris. I knew not to trust him. Wow.
Indeed.
This area is massive. I could expect no less considering the occupants. What's that at the bottom? An underground lake? Hey look, there's a hut on the shore of the lake.
What the?
So he really has been living here. No wonder no one's been able to catch him
However,
yet. Something is amiss though. If that truly is his hideout, how might he keep his victims here once kidnapped? What, through fear maybe?
look.
This place must be home to countless monsters. A child would not survive even half a day. Now that you mention it, you got a point. This doesn't seem like the kind of place where you could hide a lot of people.
Well...
And we'll drag the truth out of him. For now, let's check out the place.
I'm heading out.
I'll be honest with you, dog. I don't
I
think...
see the enemy.
If we
Act fast!
Look,
We'll win
down
this!
in
Let's
one
give this
fell
all we've
swoop.
got.
Effects of inclement weather. If you enter a dungeon when the weather is bad, enemies become stronger. Stronger enemies grant more experience, but you will not receive a turn icon bonus for striking their weakness.
I won't hold back.
Interesting.
A tough one.
In the... Are you prepared?
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Stroll's about to be a goat in here.
Great find. Keep it.
Stroll's about to be that dude.
This is bad. They're on to us.
This is our chance.
Let us
Forward.
settle
I'm counting on you.
Are you prepared? Almost
Stroll
finished!
took one out.
You fight well.
Keep it up.
For all that we strive for. A worthy foe after
Let's
all.
stay
Into
calm.
light. Careful, everyone.
The next one's yours.
Sword Master! Let's
That
wrap
one.
this up!
Stroll
You've done it.
always comes through. Hulkenberg, you're...
Let's go.
They're the most annoying.
Two
You
remaining.
got him.
Sword
Nice
Master.
going, Captain.
Last
Got
one!
one.
Observe
Great
the I'll
job,
stay my
Stroll.
blade.
Okay, real quick, let me give
That's the
Hulkenberg
last
a
of
wing.
them. The way's
attribute.
clear.
What now?
All right.
This way I could just...
Looks like we're safe for
I
now.
can knock out shit so much easier.
There they are.
Right.
Let's
Let's settle this
Stay
quick!
calm, everyone.
I won't hold back.
Last
one.
for the captain.
In the name
Let's
of...
keep it going.
Ah! Tougher than I thought.
Mage! Chun!
Should win. Should be a W.
Smooth finish.
This way I can
Great
just
work,
deal
everyone.
fat stacks of damage on them.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
I see the enemy. We have the edge.
Let us settle this.
Merchant.
That
What?
seems like a good hit.
Give me your aid!
It's up to you now.
Not done yet.
There they
They
go.
recovered from stun.
That was the last of them.
Fucking annoyed. Oh well.
This is bad. They're on to us.
This is our chance.
Preemptive
Forward.
strike.
Let's go. The next one's yours.
I call upon royal power within! Let's wrap
Got
this
one.
up!
Come!
Great job, Stroll.
Chun!
W.
What a finale. Keep your energy up, everyone.
Satisfactory. Victory is ours, and safety hard won. That might be of use later.
Look,
That should be it.
Tracks. Something small crawled here.
probably the larvae of the giant sandworms, right? This place is bound to be chock full of them. Maybe what happened is that people mistook the human for some subspecies of the sandworms. Not that they're anything alike,
Ugh. Even the memory of being eaten puts a twinge in my nose. I'd rather it stay numb.
Stop fussing over a smell. You'll attract the enemy.
I just heard something. It can't be.
Gallica, which way is the sound coming from?
Shh! Be quiet! No, they're footsteps. Someone's coming this way.
Aw, shit, here we go. Aw, shit.
Keep your guard up.
Who's he?
It's coming back!
Nice, good shit.
How do you know where it's hiding?
I think it's gone somewhere.
Are you the man we seek?
Name yourselves.
You mean this is Heismay?
I didn't expect a Chief.
He's a chief.
Never seen one in the flesh. We're but another lesser tribe the city dwellers don't care for.
It looks like the new goat of the squad. Come
We
on
owe
now.
you a debt, it seems.
A Knight of the Crown, are you? Is that why you knew my name? Or perhaps you know it from the wanted posters?
What about both?
Both, actually.
Ooh, I'm
Flee
gonna go.
to the furthest depths, and still they pursue me.
Where are the people you kidnapped?
What are you talking about? Suppose there's no point standing around chatting with someone after my head.
Fair.
That weapon! So he truly was part of the Shadow Guard.
Shadow Guard?
Eyes front. He's a knight to be reckoned with.
Interesting.
Here I come! I'll not be anyone's captive without a fight. I'll have to provide some less delicate discouragement. No hard feelings. 'Tis best used.
Why do you get to attack? Hey, I noticed the difference immediately.
More Heismays?
Look at the
To
feet.
push me this far. I did not give you enough credit. But against my mirage arts, your strength means nothing. What's in the...
Nice one, Captain!
Slash dodge. Get the feeling the Heismay's attacks are wavering. It's just my
What the-
imagination.
Multiple Heismays!
Was luck on your side? Or perhaps... No matter. I can't back down either way. Here I come.
It's still my turn, you bitch.
I shall fight. Let's get on with it!
Let's do this!
You think yourself
power
equal to
of
a
heroes.
Chief's agility?
This won't do.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Burst forth!
I see. No common sellswords, are you? I was saving this.
I see the shadow.
This is nothing.
Ouch.
Come forth, royal soul!
A blunder.
Let's make an end of it!
You can do this!
You will taste justice! They die hard!
He's probably gonna flee, right?
Most impressive. You've some grand cause to fight for, I'm sure. But I have my own. I've no intention of being so easily snared.
That's fair. Ooh, gone. Like the
Where'd he
dust.
go? He disappeared, just like that!
Even wholly surrounded, too. 'Tis bad enough that he's skilled, but we have an environmental disadvantage here.
But the very first thing he did was save us from a human, right?
So it seemed. Had he not stepped in, he'd be rid of us, and not have to bother exposing himself. A passing strange choice for a supposed amoral scoundrel.
Well, we don't know anything for sure yet. Worth noting that the petrification magic didn't kick in either, I suppose.
Our names still mean nothing then. The people's support is not yet strong enough to protect us. 'Tis frustrating, but we must press on.
Here's the thing, though. Like, why would he save
Should
us?
we investigate the hut
And
in
not
the
only
meantime?
did he save us,
Maybe we'll find some clues about the
earlier
kidnappings.
Morris gave us
Good
bad
plan.
information.
Let's take a look
and almost
first.
got us killed. The inside's pretty shabby too. By all appearances, he
Let's
does live
do
here.
it.
Perfect. Let's see if we can find any proof that he's a kidnapper.
Doesn't it seem like...
Huh.
What's this jar? Should we try opening it? Wait, don't! I've seen such a thing on my travels before. The Ujif tribe has a custom of cremating the dead. They store the bones in an urn for a burial.
I see.
So it's an urn. Judging by the size of it, these are child's bones. He'd not go to such trouble for a child he abducted. It's only a theory, but I suspect this may be Heismay's own child.
And so,
He is but a fallen knight, and has a price on his head besides. Under such circumstances, he would not be able to manage a proper burial.
Really?
That's the mark! The Shadow Guard! He was a knight. I suspected as much when we learned he was a Ujif, but now... Is that a different group than from the one you were in, Hulkenberg?
the truth is,
Titles and honor go to Clamar, or those who resemble them enough. Other knights work in their shadow. Their duties...
I get it
lesser.
now.
Hence the name Shadow Guard, then. Discrimination even among the knights. So much for our civilized
so.
age. The Shadow Guard go unseen by the public. Pariahs all. Their only focus is skill. And Heismay? He must be dangerously skilled.
all right.
Let's investigate.
Oh. Look.
Look. All these things have been bundled up in multiple layers of cloth.
Indeed.
Fairly tightly at that. Doesn't seem like anything would break if one were dropped.
Hey,
Now that I look around, everything in this room is bound up in cloth, even the floors and walls. Is it necessary to go to such lengths? Strange, the more I think about it.
Strange.
This is...
Is this a letter?
what the
Says,
what?
To Papa, thank you for always working so hard. I hope you and Mama stay in love forever. Sounds like the writing of a child. If they managed that much script, they must have been well educated. Was this letter written to Heismay? I wonder if the kid saw him as a good father.
So apparently...
I suppose he's been through his own share of woes. There's also nothing clear on what the kidnapping charges. We'll have to hear the truth from him. But can we even catch him? He's fast enough to run circles around us.
No.
A direct confrontation would be difficult. But that he had some weakness we could exploit? We need a way of countering Heismay's agility. Maybe there are some clues in this hut. There's a lot of
This
cloth.
place.
Right.
That struck me as well. There's surely some reason. Why does Heismay have so much cloth lying about? Well, it's not extra bedding. We're in a cave, so to dampen
That's-
noise.
Aha!
Noise, that's
Hey.
it! Do you think those big ears of his are just for show? He's bound to much more sensitive sound than we are, and that's how he lives here so safely, I'd wager. In a cave where sound echoes, it'd be easy for him to hear when the human's
I
about.
see.
I see, so the cloth is a measure against unnecessary noise. Indeed, I've heard it said that the Ujif have excellent night vision and sensitivity to sound. So make a noise so loud that even we can hardly stand it.
Nice.
Worth the shot.
Right then. Let's get this plan underway.
Heismay! Come out! Show yourself!
Wow, that's some crazy echo.
Kind of nice getting to let loose. Long as I'm yelling anyway.
Luis! You think you're so bloody untouchable, you bastard?
Hey! Big ugly sandwormy human thing! Even Hulkenberg wouldn't eat you!
Gasp! Rejected by Hulkenberg! The ravenous, all-devouring she-beast of the Knights Order!
Is this what we've come to? Saying whatever's on our minds? Well, so be it.
Gallica! The sound of your wings keeps me up at night! Stroll, you think you're so smart!
I could probably sound so too.
Gallica, please be nicer to me!
Hey, I'm your fairy guide, not your fairy godmother. We're on a mission here.
Ah! Enough! Stop this infernal din!
Ouch. Damn, hit 3 times right there.
What do you think would happen if that monster showed up without my ears working? You'd all be dead. Is this blasted bounty that important to you?
Here's our guest of honor at last. It was never about the money. Children are missing. We can't just ignore a kidnapper.
Kidnapper? I see now. As you were saying before, they've named me a kidnapper. A monster preying on children.
I don't think he's the
If the
kidnapper,
charges are
dog.
false, I would hear it. In truth, even I've come to doubt the allegations.
And why is that, Lady Knight?
You've lost a child yourself, haven't you? I cannot imagine a parent who has endured such pain would kidnap children, much less sell them off.
Hold on. I can't trust a man who does nothing but flee the people responsible for my home burning. Zorba, who forced the dead to fight on his behalf. Anyone who can't face reality themselves is capable of any low.
True enough. If we lived in a world where words alone proved us just, I'd not be living in this infernal cave. I'm sorry, but I won't go to the gallows before I've even honored my son's death.
Valid.
If you'll not leave me be, then we decide this another way.
So you're finally ready to fight us properly.
Draw steel. If I'm to take your life, I'll not do it from the shadows. But if you refuse to retreat, then ready your blades.
I am ready.
We have our reasons for not backing down.
Hope you don't think hiding's enough to make us give up and leave.
Man, I
Here I come.
wish you treated Heismay a little nicer. I ain't
Allow
gonna
me
lie.
to use this.
It's fine.
What's in the...
Nice one, Captain.
Feel hesitation in Heismay's attacks. Could you be wavering about delivering a
He's
fatal
not
blow?
getting away
Make
this
it.
time.
So, you saw through my illusion. Even so,
Give me your aid!
We'll combine our strength.
Let's do this!
a blunder.
Ow.
Decipher grab! Oh, power of heroes!
Let us
By the
clean up
power.
this mess.
I can't afford to hold back.
I show no mercy.
To you!
Let's go. Ah!
Be
do
neither
this.
timid
You can
nor
do this.
arrogant.
They die hard!
Good attack.
nothing.
Good attack.
Nice dodge!
Nice
You've got some
dodge.
fancy
Hell
footwork,
yeah.
Stroll.
For all that we strive for!
Crit.
What? Then my fight ends here. What are those strange powers you possess?
It's okay.
Good. 'Tis done. I continue to grow.
Nice. 20 endurance. Holy shit.
How'd you cast spells without igniters? What was that?
We'll have our answers first. Did you really kidnap all those people from the castle town?
Look around you, lad. Where would I
Thank
keep
you.
the victims? Besides, I'm but one man. Kidnapping on the scale you suggest would be damn near impossible.
Thank you.
You're saying you were framed? This case even reached the capital, you know. Why would anyone pin such horrors on an innocent man?
Innocent is more generous than most of the world sees me. A Ujif drifter, a disgraced knight condemned by the
Man,
Sanctists.
fuck the Sanctus.
What couldn't they pin on me? They cast me out, stripped my titles, and put a price on my head. They would even refuse me the right to mourn my child.
And thus, you held back against us, didn't you? You never intended to take our lives. Or perhaps you could not bring yourself to kill a young man.
Just didn't want to make a mess I'd have to clean up.
What do you think? Is Heismay really our kidnapper?
Fuck no.
I don't think he's the culprit.
I agree. That being said, it is also hard to imagine the town maintaining a groundless bounty so faithfully. 'Twas the Holy Lady who named the price, and the guard captain who thereby took it to the capital. To end this as a case of mistaken identity would disgrace their word.
You think they must have had a reason to suspect him then? So, what's really going on here?
Sounds to me like between the Guard Corps and Heismay, one of them could be lying. Remember when we first arrived? We almost got killed by a beast they told us would be asleep.
You cannot be suggesting the Guard Corps set us up.
Fuck it.
Absurd.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
Fuck
it defies
Morris.
all reason. They went to such lengths to place the request.
So you think I'm the one lying, do you?
Like I said, we don't make assumptions. If there's anything else you know, we're listening.
You're a strange lot. Fine. Investigate this as you see fit. And if you think I'm guilty by the end of it, put me in chains. What's the matter? Never tied up a captive before?
Give it a rest, old man. You'll make a better guide than a captive. Otherwise, the human makes a meal of us, and nobody wins.
A strange lot indeed. And... oh, my God, a foul-smelling one to boot.
Ugh, don't remind me.
Hey, I say we go back to the Gauntlet Runner, and we, you know, clean up. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, but you'll have to bear with us.
Don't mind me.
If the charges prove false, you should be cleared. Still, we'll have to find a new head to be judged for the competition.
Then we'll just find whoever's actually behind it and have their head instead.
Yeah.
Let's contact Barden tomorrow, but we'll keep quiet about Heismay. Can't tell if we can trust the guardsman yet.
What are we going to do with Heismay tonight? We can't exactly set him up at the inn.
Steady on! You're not leaving me to watch our bounty alone!
Fine. Then Nurus and I can both watch him tonight. Better us than risking our candidate, I suppose.
It's like, hey, bro.
Never would have guessed that the bounty hunting was part of this plan to take the throne. And further, you've a Lady of the Knighthood with you. Not to mention command of a Gauntlet Runner. I sense there's more to this story, hmm?
There is more to this story.
It's a long story.
'Tis even stranger that the youngest of you is the actual candidate. Still, I suppose I can see why they'd put their trust in you. But
Don't
now
worry.
the throne's in anyone's reach, eh? Suppose the king's magic wasn't just a myth.
I'm a trustworthy
Well,
fellow.
hardly matters to an old codger like me. No telling if I'll even live to see the next king crowned.
This is all jolly cheerful. And I'm to be stuck between these two old goats the whole night.
Don't blame me, lad. You volunteered.
Those are some sharp ears. We should probably watch our words in here.
Probably. Then again, I like his abilities.
Hey!
Alnirus and the others okay. All we can do now is get some rest so we can be ready for tomorrow.
Alright then. What now?
Level 19, dog. It's only 100. Just gonna get the brawler up a little bit, I guess. Got a lot of archetypes to max out. But let's go to bed, turn in for the night.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Time is an infinite loop of circles. Anyways. Early morning.
I dreamed we were being chased around by a horde of giant sandworms. I barely got any rest at all.
After
I hope
what just
Heismay
happened,
behaved
yeah.
himself in the Gauntlet Runner. We should go check on him later. We also need to get some information out of Barden. But how do we even bring it up?
Are you awake?
Oh, Hulkenberg.
Barden just sent word. A few children disappeared in the night.
Wait, but Heismay's in the Gauntlet Runner, right? If he's still bound there, that basically proves he's innocent. But if he's not, we need to get to the runner, quick! Where's Stroll?
Speak,
Nearest
man.
is
Are you all
drunk.
right?
God damn.
Where's Heismay? What happened here? Oh, he reeks of alcohol. Nuris, you old sot! Don't tell me you drank yourself to sleep!
Heismay was blathering on about some things I found rather unnerving. So I had a little sup of the spirits to calm the nerves.
Wow. What a mess.
Talk
You
your shit.
witless... Maybe some cold water will wake you up, and if that water's not fixed yet, you're really in it! Ah!
Now, what's all the commotion?
Ah, that was it! He kept scaring me, so I stuffed him into the lavatory to shut him up.
He says that like it makes sense. Does it make sense to you?
Not in the slightest.
Not in the slightest.
How would stuffing
Anyway,
him in the bathroom
one thing's
go-
for sure.
How's he gonna shut him
Heismay
up?
was tied up the whole time, so he never set foot outside, right?
What's all this about frightening Nuris? I cannot imagine you suddenly felt compelled to share ghost stories.
I heard some strange sounds last night. I could tell they were footsteps, but not any I recognized. If it had anything to do with the disappearance of the residents, it could prove my innocence. That's why I spoke up.
I don't think he's lying. With all that fog, I couldn't find the source of the footsteps, but I found plenty of something else.
Aw,
Children's shoes.
fuck.
It was after midnight. No time for children to be out and about. I had the shoes checked at the guard station, and it looks like they belong to the missing children.
Then 'tis likely those footsteps belong to your true culprit.
But the guard said no one left town last night.
Nobody left? But that must mean the culprit is...
Inside the town?
Logically, yes.
If that's the case, I'd like to talk to Barden, but how much of this should we share with him?
If you ask me, it's time to lay out all you know. Taking me with you might help your case, too.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. To bring you before the very man responsible for the bounty on your head. I trust I need not illustrate the risk.
Yeah, but we have
Risk
no
or
other
not,
choice right now.
the real culprit's likely one of their own. If you hide me, they'll accuse you of harboring
There's
a
no
known
point in
criminal.
hiding him now, right? It's just fucking taking him out.
You all had it right. It's time I faced reality. A life on the run leaves no room for me to truly mourn my son.
Heismay.
Whatever the case, let's meet with Barden.
Well, I must say I couldn't hope you'd capture him so swiftly.
Something wrong? You don't look well. Got a face like you've just stumbled upon a dead man.
No, it's nothing. Just surprised you caught him.
Aye, you have my thanks. Clearly we were right to trust you. You'll get your payment in full.
Before that, I want to ask you one question. Why was Heismay the only suspect in this case?
One of the guard witnessed him firsthand. Go on, Morris, tell him.
On the night of the kidnappings, I spotted a Ujif bolting into the wilderness. Several times. No mistaking a squat figure like that.
The bounty board never mentioned that he was a Ujif. It just said his name.
I'm telling you, what are the chances of there being 2 Ujif brigands in the area?
What did you say?
Strange. I don't recall the kidnapper's tribe being listed on the bounty poster.
So I'm
Even
saying...
the captain seemed surprised, yet you alone knew this.
He's obviously our culprit.
Most strange. Heismay was already in our custody yesterday. In other words, the kidnappings of last night cannot be his doing.
Is this true?
Captain, I'm one of yours, aren't I? You're not gonna trust this little red-eyed bastard over me, are you?
There's also the testimony from the guard at the gate. He reported no one coming or going from the city.
You scabby bounty hunters think you can mock the guard corps like this? Just take your damn blood money and get the hell out of here!
Fine, fine. Keep your hair on. We'll get to the bottom of this eventually.
Is there a problem here? Barden, may I interrupt?
No problem, ma'am.
I think Barden's innocent. I don't know about Joanna, but I know Morris is not innocent.
Was that? Did you hear it, lad?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Now I see your game, you fiends.
Oh, he's a goat! What the fuck was that?
He's gone!
Heismay!
Find him! Secure the exits! Don't let him escape!
No good. He's nowhere to be found. What's gotten into Heismay?
He's a goat!
I got
What
the
fuck was that?
impression he sensed something. If he'd meant to escape, he would have done it yesterday.
I think Barden's innocent in all this. The real scumbag here is Morris, his second in
Man,
command.
I agree
He framed
so
Heismay
much.
with a false eyewitness testimony. Must have figured an exiled Ujif would be a perfect scapegoat.
Like, I've agreed with Stroll on a lot of this, but at the same time, Stroll was an asshole in that cave, dog. There's no, like, there was no way Heisman was...
So Morris, a would-be god of the people, has been kidnapping the residents and selling them off.
Could be. And there's also those footsteps that old Heismay heard in the night.
Nurus is bound to have sobered up by now, right? Let's see how things are outside and get back to the runner.
Alright, it's evening.
Are you coherent yet? I didn't take you as the sort to fall so hard into your cups.
Well, an icy bath like that would freshen anyone up.
And tell us again what happened last night. It may be our only clue to tracking down the real culprit.
Ah, bloody hell. Yes, it's coming back a bit. It wasn't just Heismay's reports that shook me. No. I saw something.
Oh?
It was right after I slung Heismay into the bathroom. Out the window, I saw some massive shadow moving through the fog. It wasn't any beast or man of this world. It was a dark messenger, I tell you. A specter from the very bowels of hell. It was like the horrors of every fairy story from my schoolboy days sprung to Stygian life.
He said bowels, I'm over here thinking, damn, that big-ass worm ate us.
I was shaken, chums. Shaken to my core. I cried out for help, grabbed for something to steady myself, and all I found was the bottle.
There. You're all right now.
You're an asshole,
Even
Galaga.
if there is some monster behind this, how would it connect with Morris? I don't see why he would be compelled to hide this to the extent of framing Heismay.
True. Let's try investigating the lady's old castle. Heismay's bound to have a reason for bolting off like that.
Oh, it's nighttime. No good. They said they haven't found Heismay yet, so they can't remove the blockade from the gate. Sounds like he's gotten them on a wild goose chase.
Hi.
What are our plans then? Should we just sneak in? Hoi, over here. That sounds like...
Evidently.
It's coming from over there. Is he calling for us? It's not like he said over here.
Huh?
Why is Heisman with you? The guard at the gate said they'd not found him yet.
Got to say,
I'm the captain of the guard, and I have a responsibility to the truth, to know and uphold it. That's all this
What
is about.
folly?
Could have avoided all this trouble if you just lopped my head off to start with. Oddballs, the lots of you.
The
Why did you
truth
run off so
is,
suddenly? Did some investigating inside. The moment Lady Joanna cracked the door to the room, I heard the sound of a child scream. And Lady Joanna is, well, she is childless. Whatever you heard, it cannot have been her own family. No child could get into such a heavily guarded castle unnoticed. Your kidnapper has to be within these walls. My money's on Morris being the weasel. He lied to our faces trying to get us to walk into a human's jaws.
it's absurd.
Morris? No, that's absurd. I cannot suffer him to kidnap any more innocent children. Please, will you help me put an end to this evil? I have nobody else to turn to. Of course, after all, we can't use your head for the competition. We'll need a replacement anyway. We're in, right, JJ?
Uh-huh.
Of course we'll help you.
I'm in your debt.
And so?
Seemed to us like no kidnapper could get victims into the castle on our watch, not under all our
But
noses.
then-
But there was an old underground tunnel that even the castle guards didn't know about, and Heismay's the one who found it. There'd be plenty of places to hide hostages down there. Morris may have known about it as well. Right under the lady's mansion. That's bold. Okay, let's
that
get to
right
work
then?
then. You should be able to get there from Blindwell Alley at the end of Cattle Racket Road. got to return to my post, but I'm counting on all of you.
Isn't that...
Everyone's already headed to Blind Well Alley. We can get there by following Cattle Racket Road, so let's get there when
What
you're
is
ready.
it?
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So,
What now?
I think that's it for, what is this, episode 8? Episode 8, probably? Whatever. That's the end of this part. I'm probably going to continue to the next part on this one. Probably finish up Martyra, 2 parts from now. But yeah, that will be it for this part.